What is that?
Yeah, it's just the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
What up, baby?
Damn.
You already know what it is. It's Galaxy and shit.
What's happening? It's Flitty.
And we right here, and no topic, baby. So today we're going to talk about our first trips and trips that we experienced, like Germany and Rome. So out of the two, Germany and Rome, like what you fuck with the best?
I don't know. I'll probably have to say Germany, real talk. I didn't go to Rome. I went to Italy, but I was only there for like 24 hours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 48 hours. So I didn't really get a true feel of Italy.
Yeah.
But if we picking sides, I'm going to go with Germany on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to swing Germany. But I can't really say on Italy, so. But I'm sure Italy fire. I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
I just ain't had a time in Italy. But what I saw of Italy is cool. You know
yeah, man. So when I first went to Germany, so I was in Munich, right? So we planned it. It was me and two of my friends, and we went for a week. And that week we had like a whole plan of. They pretty much scheduled everything. Like they made it like real organized. Like okay, we're gonna do this. We mainly was going there for Oktoberfest.
Oh, okay. So you had like a travel package?
No, not really. No, we just straight just blast off.
I got you.
You know, so he's like, yo, we're gonna go to this Oktoberfest, yada yada. He said, man, let's go to the real experience. Let's get a Lederhosen. I think that's what it's called.
Right, the outfit, yeah.
Yeah, the outfit, the whole shebang.
9 yards, yeah.
I had an old school Lederhosen. These people came in with the new school fit. Yeah, different colors.
Yeah, it was clean out there.
Gucci Lederhosen.
Oh, shit.
Flexing on. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, right.
It got me look like a brokey. I said, shit. And it was lit and shit. Like I tried all the different food. To be honest, I don't like the food in Germany like that.
Oh, you don't? You ain't really fucking with it?
The beer was smooth though.
Was it with that bratwurst or whatever the fuck, the like hot dog type shit, sausage or whatever?
I had like
pretzels. I know they big on pretzels.
Yeah, I got pretzels. I bought a duck.
Oh, okay.
I bought a duck and shit after the event, and me and my homie was sitting outside. You know what I mean? We were sitting outside eating a duck, whatever. Right. And one of the guys, some random guy came up to me like, damn, that shit look good. You feel me? And I was like, yeah, that shit popping and shit.
Right.
He's like, yo, can I get some? So, you know, I'm like, brother, everybody's in a good vibe.
Everybody chilling. Yeah,
everybody chilling. I said, fuck it, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, take a piece. So he took a piece. Boom, he eating that John. Oh, that shit good, bro. That shit good. Oh, magical. I said, what the fuck? And then he's like, then he grabbed no one. I said, all right, bro, you good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Now you take my hospitality like I'm a bitch.
Right.
Then he's like, let me get a number. I said, yo, I blacked out, bro. I said, bro, man, if you reach for my duck again, bro, it's over.
Yeah, I'm smacking the fuck out. Yo, he's like, fuck.
Okay.
Was he American or?
Nah, he's from there somewhere.
From Germany. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, Germany people come like when I was there.
Come all over, yeah.
People came from all over. They came from my city. At the time I was living in Philly, they came from Miami. They came from from LA. They came from Boston. They came from everywhere, bro.
And you said that was Oktoberfest?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody out that motherfucker.
You know, they do that little fake Oktoberfest in Philly.
Oh, man. I don't know. Ain't shit compared to the one in Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that shit in any other states, like do the fake celebration.
I'm sure they got like little fucking celebrations, but the one in Germany that one's popping off, I'm sure. One of these days, I'm going to make it out there in October. I ain't been out there during Oktoberfest, but.
Yeah, I went on an anniversary.
Damn.
I forgot what year. I don't know if it was a 20-year anniversary or 10-year anniversary, but I was out there in the anniversary, so they had like the signature beer.
Oh, okay.
And that shit was smooth.
Damn. Y'all was probably lit out that motherfucker.
That shit was smooth. I was on the table like.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I was on the table wilding.
Damn, they had them shorties. The fucking waitress. They come out there with like 10 fucking mugs.
Yeah. Yeah,
Saw a video of that shit. I was like, damn.
yeah, we had mad. They had mad short dudes came in their beers. Some people bought like pictures and shit.
Yeah, yep.
Like a big ass drawing, like crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, they had because it was the anniversary, so they had cameras out.
Oh, word.
You know what I mean? Recording everything. It's like, yeah, this anniversary, woo woo. They're recording people in the line because we was waiting in line.
Damn.
That shit was wrapping around the whole building to get in.
Fuck.
I think it
So
was
y'all
like
was out there drinking the whole time, or pretty much?
pretty much, yeah. Because we was catching like Ubers and
Right.
you know what I mean?
That's why I feel like it's a huge ass party. You know?
Yeah. Some of the trains, like I don't think you could catch a train to some places we went to. You have to get an Uber. I get an Uber.
Yeah.
Then we went to his, because he got family out there.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, so we went to his family house, and I think it was the first time they seen a black person. Because my two friends I went with, they was white and shit. Or yeah, they was I forgot what background, but yeah, it was white. So it was like, I don't think they ever seen a black person before, but it was mad cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they were chilling, brother.
He's like, come visit again, man.
Yeah.
They live far, bro. They was deep in Munich.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, the people out in Germany, man, they've all been real hospitable. You know what I'm saying? Like really willing to help out. They cool people.
They made some fire ass food too.
Oh yeah.
The food was fire. Their food they made was fire.
It's probably better than the shit you had down in
yeah, it was expensive as fuck. That shit was.
What, they made it for you out the crib?
Yeah. They made it crib.
Hell yeah.
So hey, when you go overseas and shit, everybody got foreigns.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's like you automatically have a foreign because that's all they really sell and shit. You can't really take a L.
Oh nah.
When you buy a car out there. Compare out here and shit, you buy a car and shit, that shit might break on you 2 days.
Yeah, you get these American made bullshit. I
ain't gonna lie, like I bought a car brand new. Man, 2 years everything was breaking.
Man, that shit was American.
Yeah, it was a Chrysler.
Yep. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah. Jeep, Chrysler. That's the bullshit I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
That motherfucking Jeep.
I had a Chrysler 200, the new model that supposedly German design or whatever.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It was like my luxury, considered luxury. They always put me in a blender. They say, "Well, since you in this bracket," they say, "Yo, you gotta get our special cooling. You gotta get special this, special that."
Yep.
Our tires,
that shit, man, to make fucking more money,
bro. I'm like, what? They say, "Oh, you gonna have to buy one tire is $450."
God damn.
So you replace one, you gotta replace all. Bro, so I did that shit one time. I said never again.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I said, well, no, that's too much. I spent too much money.
Yeah, talking about a certain piece usually breaks down on Christ, man.
Yeah,
God damn.
They said this piece break down, then your whole car need to get replaced. Yep. What?
That's how my shit was a couple weeks ago. I'm the fucking driveway. Talking about a certain piece breaks. I'm like, fuck.
No, hell no. Yeah, like I don't want the boat to tip over and shit, and I can't swim, so.
Is it super touristy in Phuket, or is it?
No, it just got more expensive.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It got more expensive because a lot of people during the COVID, people who invested and hit licks and all stuff like that went overseas and ran up the price. So it used to been $5 for a hotel, $3 for a hotel.
Fuck.
Yeah, a night. And mind you, even though it was that cheap, I still spent a band. How? I don't know. But it was $3 a night. I was there for a week.
Damn, you talking about USD? $3?
$3 USD.
Ooh, shit.
$3. It got so expensive. A lot of people that lived there for a while, they just moved.
Damn.
They went to Pattaya.
Oh, okay.
It's more cheaper. It's just not.
Was that another island? Or?
No, it's like Bangkok.
Oh, okay.
I went to Bangkok, like right in Pattaya, so it's cheaper. So it's like, when you go to a place where they pretty much don't get paid that much, and then there's a lot of people from Australia come and saturate the place and make it more expensive, and that's now I guess more high demand. So now it's like, since it's high demand, they put the price up. The local people, just like they hate it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Bitter, bro. They're bitter, mad at this shit inflated. They can't even buy rice no more.
Yeah, it makes it a lot harder for them
Yeah, so you
to
could tell.
survive. Yeah.
You could tell they stressed out. It's like, man, fuck this shit. So
Yeah,
I ain't.
yeah, that's, man.
Yeah, I ain't like that shit like that. Cause it's like now everybody you run into, they kind of sound like they stressed out. Cause the prices inflated and shit.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh yeah, did time out.
Yeah. So like now, like if you go to, you know, you go to James Bond Island, you do the four wheelers, or you just go to different sections in you know, Phuket. That should be fire, especially like, you know, see the tigers. I think I told somebody, I said, "Yo, I want to see the tigers." They said, somebody said that's not tradition.
Oh really? That's more
Yeah,
touristy kind of
yeah.
deal.
They said we don't. I think it's something they said it's not natural. I think they said the elephants is.
Oh, I got you.
So I went to the elephant resort. That time I went. So yeah, I went to the elephant resort and shit. And that was cool and shit. They had us working like slave, bro. I'm paying.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Bro, they had me on the clock.
What the fuck?
How you got me on clock on vacay?
Yeah,
They was
that's
like, yeah,
wild.
man, I hope you're ready to work and shit. So you got me on the clock and you want me to donate money. That's
God,
crazy work.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
You said that was at the elephant joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elephant sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
said, God damn.
Damn. You got to work for the fucking trip.
Yeah.
Hey.
I posted the videos on
Oh,
YouTube.
did you?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I posted a video that got me slaving and shit. And I fell in that dirty ass water. I had to make sure I washed my hair and shit when I got back to the spot. You know what I mean? Where I was staying outside, I said I washed my hair. I said, no way I just fell in that water. The elephant probably pooped in that
Shit,
jar.
I was about to say, yeah, that shit contaminated probably.
Yeah. Like it was like I think I had like water shoes on and shit.
Oh, did you?
Or somewhat. Well, like, I had like Crocs. This is kind of like water. It is made for the Crocs is kind of made for water shit. That's what the original was made for. So he's like, oh, you can't wear that shit. So I said, she's like, you can't wear that shit. And that's how my phone got fucked up too. I had my pocket.
Damn.
So I took the Crocs off and shit, and I'm walking in the water and shit, and it was slippery. I slided and drawn. I drowned it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
yeah.
That shit had my phone in my pocket. I forgot that shit. I forgot to take that shit out because I wasn't planning on being like submerged in water or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And she's like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good and shit." I said, "But my hair just fucking went in that fucking water. I don't know what's in that jar."
God.
Yeah, I don't know what's in that water. That elephant. I don't know what type of shit the elephant did in that jar. You know what I mean?
They fucking walking through that shit probably dirty in the motherfucker.
Yeah, walking to all types of places. And they had us. Then they took us. They had us scrub the elephant in the water, like, and then. But before we scrubbed it, they had us give it a mud bath. Crazy.
Damn. So y'all fucking working like a motherfucker out that joint. Scrubbing, fucking getting them dirty.
Yeah, feed the elephant.
Damn.
Then because it started raining, we didn't go to like, I guess because it was like a mudslide or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
We didn't go up to like the little walkway they wanted to walk us. So I was like, all right. So we didn't do that. So we went to the mud pit where it's like, okay, throw mud all over it. That's how I protect the skin for the sun.
Moisture, yeah.
So we doing that. I said, oh, she's slaving. She got me slaving out and shit out of this bitch. So we doing that and shit. And they said, okay, fuck, she's like, F all that. Now it's time to wash it. I'm at her say, yo, man, she got us on the clock low key. God damn.
Bullshit.
Yeah. So we started.
You had to pay to go in the motherfucker?
Huh?
You got to pay to get in that joint?
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit was just free, bro.
Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah, that shit was free. Yeah.
Shit, you got work and shit out of my ass, man. Nah.
Yeah, that shit was free. They had me slaving and shit. Yeah, they had me slaving. I think it was like a 2 hour or 1 hour tour. Whatever.
Yeah. They let you ride the motherfucker at least?
Nah. Then, cause it was like, make sure you don't go behind the elephant, cause that elephant kick you in the chest.
Oh yeah, you done. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, that motherfucker
You know what I
killing
mean?
your ass.
Or if it black out and it hits you or wave its trunk and smack you around, you over with. You dead, boy. Because, you know, if it hits you and the other elephant say, you know what, fuck it, we crashing out and stomp on you, you done. So,
I know India. I think it's India or Bali. They let you ride the motherfucker to take you on like a elephant tour or whatever. I ain't know the same kind of
yeah. No, I ain't do, we didn't do all that.
right.
So I was like, it was cool. I think it was the only like tourist shit I did. I think over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing. After that, I just went out and got food
Kind
and
of did
shit.
your own little.
Yeah, I got food. You know what I mean? We play like pool.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
What's the nightlife over there like?
Oh shit! I went to the club. Like I went to the club. They had a little strip. I forgot what it's called, but we had this strip with all these clubs and shit. And I went in there. Some of them is free. Some of them you got to pay. They want me to pay for that bitch. And I was like, nah, I ain't want to pay. And so but I went to this one club that I went to one time, and I went in there. It was cool, but it was literally like a whole bunch of guys in there.
Hmm.
When I went in there, I said, "What's going on in here?" So it was like a sausage fest.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like a whole sausage fest. I said, "Hell no!" Nah. And then I was talking to the girl. I couldn't even tell if that was a no. They look like men. They look like lady boys.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm good. And I left.
You gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah, I left that bitch. I said, yeah, I'm good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was like,
There weren't no females in that joint?
Barely. Like usually, so literally in a club, when you go to a club, it's so many people from Australia.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
Some people in Australia took over like Phuket. Like literally took over Phuket. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And they bring in girls. So the club was full of like almost relationships type shit.
Oh, that's whack.
Yeah.
That's fuck that.
And then the natives was mostly like it looked like men. Like
Yeah, that's damn.
and I was like, yeah, I'm
It's
out.
time to roll, yeah.
Yeah, and I did. I said I'm good on that.
Shit.
So it changed a lot because you know what I mean.
Did you ever make it up to Bangkok? Or
No, I haven't went up there. When I was trying to, well, I think I was trying to fly. Well, I was trying to go to Bangkok at first. I was trying to go to Hong Kong,
Oh, okay.
and I missed my flight, my connection flight to Hong Kong, and it was over with.
Mm.
Yeah, once I missed that flight to Hong Kong, it was over with. I was like, damn, and I booked like a spot and everything.
Oh, did you? Shit.
Yeah.
Was this when American actually flew to Hong Kong or?
No, this is during no, this is through Zed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, I missed that whole shit. I said, damn, do we even fly there?
We used to pre-COVID. COVID and fucked that all up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we used to, and we have One World Partners with Cathay, so you can kind of get all over Southeast Asia or whatever.
Yeah.
But now they pulled that motherfucker. Makes it really hard to kind of get around that area.
Okay.
So
yeah, but I want to go to Vietnam.
Oh, Vietnam, yeah, so do I. I just ran into a young chick, 2 days ago in the airport.
Yeah.
Barely spoke English, trying to find a flight or whatever. I was like, where are you from? She said, like, deep country Vietnam, like nowhere near two cities, whatever, kind of chopping it up with her, whatever, but took her to her flight and that was it. But she's like, yeah, come check it out. Beautiful, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely, one of these days, I got to get the fuck out there.
Yeah, yeah.
But
they need a visa.
Yeah, that's what what's the name of Silence?
You need a visa.
Yes.
I gotta get a visa. I gotta go visa for Vietnam. I gotta get a visa for Brazil.
Yeah.
Because now they shut that shit down now.
You been to China?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
but I was trying to
get a visa for that joint.
Damn.
Cool.
But yeah, so I was talking to a girl in DR, right? And for my birthday, she came to see me. for a little bit, for like 2 days. I was there for like 4 days or something like that.
Right.
She came and chilled for me, I think, only for a day, some shit.
Damn.
That shit got me tight. Because imagine, y'all, I was talking to her for 3 years, long distance.
For real?
Yeah, 3 years.
Word.
So she speak English, and she was Haitian and Dominican. So I'm Haitian American, and she was Haitian and Dominican and shit. So she speak English, so, you know, so we could communicate. Right. So I told her, I said, yeah, for my birthday, I'm going to come to DRC, this and that. She usually want me to come up there like twice a month. When I was in Philly, she didn't want to move to Philly. I said, yo, you didn't want to move to Philly when I was out there. But then when I moved to LA, she wanted to move to LA because she said she was insecure. Like, oh, my friend said there's a lot of sexy girls there. I said, nah, man, it's too late. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't want to move when I was, you know what I mean? I was in Philly. So, long story short, I went to freaking DR. She came over. I had like a whole penthouse. Yada yada. I was saying like some resort shit, like some nice shit. It was cool. Man, you know what I mean? Had a pool, this and that. Got some good food. We was vibing. And then she stayed for a day. And then I told her, I said, yo, why? I told you like months ago, like I was gonna be here, so why you only stay for a day type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she said, I got work, I can't miss work. I'm the type of nigga, yo, you gotta crash out for me. Fuck work. You know what I mean? I've been holding you down, whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'll be looking out, I say, man, fuck work.
Right, yeah.
So she was just like putting work before anything. I'm like, man, fuck work, I don't care. And I stand by that.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
So so I was tight and shit. So I just feel like I was done with that shorty. You know what I mean? I wasn't even done with her. So I remember I was going out this and that, ran to this girl. She was talking to me. I said, yeah, I came out here for my birthday, and my girl talk about she got work. And she's like, oh, you came out here for birthday and she want to go to work? She said, man, she not a real one.
Right, yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she here trying to woo me, telling she the show you I'm talking to is a demon. She's like, yo, she not a real one. And this and that. You know, so we talking this and that, boom, boom. And I freaking was talking to this I went to like a different hotel. It's like in Sasua. So I went to a different hotel and shit. And then it was like two girls walking down the street. And she was like, she's like, hey, what's up? I said, what's good, baby?
Yeah.
And I said, she's like, I said, what you doing? I said, nothing. I said, man, you trying to hang out with me? She's like, yeah. So yeah, she's hanging out with me, this and that. We in the pool. She wearing our shirt. She wearing one of my shirts and shit. Both of them. They clapping their cheeks. I'm playing music. I got one of the portable speakers on the side.
Oh, okay.
They both clapping their cheeks in the water and shit. Some old lady from America came out, like I don't know what part of America she came from, maybe Miami, who knows.
Yeah,
she opened the door, she looked outside like, what's going on here?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she was clapping their cheeks in the water, blah, 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 this and that. And then she was like, I think she was hanging out for like, maybe like 3 hours or something like that, right?
Y'all tripping.
Yo, this guy recently, I think it was in DR. The boy coming. This is what I don't get. The guy's coming to DR, coming and flexing super hard.
Right.
The boy had all white on, like like he's Jesus Christ. He coming out the sky, floating and shit, ready to crash out. Then he had a fanny pack, but he had a fanny pack wrapped around his back. He had supposedly $5K in his fanny pack. I think either the girl knew the girl see him put money out the bag or whatever.
Oh, they grabbed that shit.
Yeah, Shorty came, unzipped the bag real quick, took the money and jumped in the motorcycle, moped and shit, and dipped. The boy was tight.
Hell yeah.
Now, man, you lucky that's all they did. They could have jammed you up, stabbed you up. You know what I mean? Make sure you don't ever snitch. You know what I mean?
If they didn't get the money, they probably would have hemmed his ass up.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying, if the old girl couldn't grab it or whatever.
Yeah, so he was like tight.
His ass.
I said, bro, why you coming in here looking like that?
You can't do that shit. Hell no.
And you by yourself. Like, that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, them motherfuckers, they trying to get money, you know what I'm saying? Survival of the fittest.
They got cops and shit.
Oh,
they got cops out there that try to protect the tourists and shit. So they out there try to protect the tourists and shit. And then sometimes they are protecting anybody who I get tipped. Like, damn, bro.
Damn.
That's your job, nigga.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Shit.
that's your job. You
Shit
supposed to protect
dirty out
me.
that motherfucker.
Protect me.
Right.
You here trying to fucking now extort me now just because you saved me
Yeah.
from somebody like. But yeah, they try to make sure that the locals don't harass you too much about asking for money and shit. Like, dinero. I said, bro, I walk down the street. God
That's
damn.
wild, man. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go with a local. Fuck that.
Yeah, I feel like DR is like a day trip if you just want to touch grass and see what's up.
Yeah, see what's popping and then
get out.
come on out. Yeah.
Yes, because there's a few spots, straight day trip, bro. I'm in and out just to get a 20-piece real quick.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, this is 20
So smooth. I mean, it's cool to kind of.
It was good like 4 years ago.
Oh
Yeah, 4 or 5, no, like 6, 7 years ago. Man, that shit was different.
yeah. Now that's different than Puerto Plata, right? Puerto Plata somewhere else. Or he was telling me
Puerto
that's why
Plata
I'm flying through or something.
But I think it's an airport in Puerto Plata, but
okay.
it's like 30 minutes or 45 minutes away from
Oh
Sur.
shit.
Yeah, it's like it's a different size. It's way deep. It's deeper.
Mm.
So a lot of people go deeper too, but I think to be honest, to go deeper and really feel comfortable, you gotta speak Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Going there not speaking Spanish is like a death wish kind of like low key.
Yeah.
You gotta be like lucky. So a lot of people, they speak Spanish or whatever, or know enough to be in those type of areas. But if you don't know the language, it's kind of like playing yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, fuck that.
They're not gonna take you serious.
Oh hell
The
no.
locals not gonna really take you. They're gonna try to finesse you anytime they get a chance.
That's an easy finesse.
Yeah.
Your ass don't know the language? Oh yeah, we got your ass. You know what I'm saying? They licking their chops on that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Motherfucker don't speak the language. Yeah, we got his ass.
So yeah, we're gonna finesse this guy. So I try not to go too crazy, too deep. Especially, I be scared to like rent cars and stuff like that. Just because of the barrier.
Shit, that's how I felt when I was in Morocco. I was at a taxi cab. Motherfucker started speaking that Arabic. I was like, yo, I don't know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they was bobbing and weaving in the traffic. I'm like, yo, this this ain't the way we were supposed to be going. Like, what the fuck? But it was all good. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
sometimes that language barrier kind of make you nervous. Like, man, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, bro, this is the longest route.
Yeah, they're trying to get more money. Yep.
Just to get you in a blender and shit. Like I was.
Oh, it's $20. Like, yo, you quoted me at 10. What the fuck? It was the traffic. Bullshit. Nah, you trying to make $10 more on my ass. Fuck that.
I was in Japan and the boy did that. I hopped in, perfect English.
Oh, for real? Shit.
Man, we started driving, English out the window. Huh? What? Huh? What? I said, bro, what? And he charged me for a 10-minute, like maybe 5-minute ride. He charged me $45 American.
Whoa.
Finesse. I'm in my head like,
that's steep. Damn.
I said, I could fight this or I might be in jail in Japan. And I don't want to be in jail in Japan.
Nah. Let me just go ahead and take the L.
I paid it and I looked for the next flight out the next day.
Oh, did you?
I said, let me get the fuck. Yeah, bro. Anytime I'm anywhere, I don't care what's going on. I'm anywhere in the world, something went south, I'm looking at the next flight to get the fuck out of that bitch. I said, I'm good, bro. Y'all try to finesse me once, I'm good. I try to get out, bro.
I feel like anywhere you go, though, they gonna come after the tourists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They trying to make money. I feel them, but damn.
If you know language, they're gonna be surprised. Like,
oh yeah. Keep quiet, don't say a motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Sound like you don't know their language. That's what I want to do. Be quiet like a motherfucker. Sit back and they talking all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we about to get money off these motherfuckers. Like, oh, for real? And then right when they try their little fun shit, start speaking their joint.
Start going crazy.
Then they be like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm sure, yeah, whatever the fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
You try to finesse my ass.
Yeah, bro, you can't trust them and shit. Yeah, that's anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I feel like that's anywhere. When they see tourists here, then we probably do the same shit.
I went to Paris. It's more lenient now, but when I went to Paris, my first time going to Paris was 2016, I believe. I went to Paris 2016, and when you go to Paris, you don't know the language. They get irritated.
Oh, them motherfuckers is rude.
Yeah,
they don't like that shit.
They say, "Yo, you don't even try to speak French.
You have to try. You have to at least." You say bonjour or merci or whatever, they're cool with that. But if you ain't trying shit
at all, tight.
Yeah, they don't even want to help you.
Yeah,
type shit. Yeah.
And once you try, they say, okay.
Oh, they cool.
Stop.
Yeah, they gonna work with you.
They say, yeah, don't embarrass yourself no more.
Right.
They stop you right
there. They'll teach you words or something. But if you ain't even attempting,
trying,
yeah, them motherfuckers. No. I had a lady stare at me. I'm like, train station. She just. Oh, they ain't even fucking with me. And then you pull up the fucking how to say train on the Google Translate. Now she wants to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay. At least attempt. I haven't seen that.
You gotta try because you don't try. They going to straight.
Yep. I definitely experienced that. Yeah.
But now, when I went recently, they more lenient now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're not like strict. When I went last time I went there was 2023, I think.
Oh yeah,
that's
when I went.
It was like there was more in the.
Joe was good. I hope you liked that episode. This is Galaxy from No Topic. Subscribe and turn that notifications on, baby.